Look,
Make a return.
it's the sea like no other.
I'm on the way to potentially a brand new park today, Plopsaland.
This is a brand new park.
So yeah, that should be fun. And we have somebody who has made a splashback into the vlog.
Hello!
It's Pete.
Bacon.
Not the bacon.
So enjoying your full English brekkie?
It's boiled, it's not fried. Not the best.
And we have arrived. There it is, it's hiding wide. We're in P2, but where's P45?
P45, tell you what should we get? P45 and Huh? Are we in a train station?
I reckon there's a hotel, I don't know why. Maybe this sign here will tell me. It's a very charming street so far. We're getting a bit of Park Asterix vibes here, but we'll have to see how it actually compares. Another new park this year. I think this is my 7th new park this year. I don't know what I'll be doing next year, but I don't have 2020 vision.
Hey!
Catchy music.
Sometimes get in the way.
Plopsaland.
Is this the right?
So we're now going to go in the road of Plop. Should be through here.
Is it better than Mountain Chocolate?
Those doors.
Is it going to be better than Mountain Chocolate?
That is true, that's nice. Yeah, fair point.
I remember last time I was here, we were a little bit confused with this being all the way down the top. And then once we got on this right to the end of the day, where does he go?
No, it's the river.
These actually have cans instead of bottles. Interesting. And this is the gift shop for the world of Plop. Martin, what did you think of that little dark ride then?
Charming. It is what it is. Just a good family, charming dark ride. Like cutesy.
Yeah, I thought it was absolutely lovely dark ride.
Efteling-esque.
Very charming. Kind of reminded me a little bit of like the Elf ride at Europa and Dreamflight at Efteling in some ways, but different at the same time. Just charming, lots of character,
For a can of Coke.
and it was just lovely. Did you like that little ride, Pete?
What's the sea thing, whatever it's called.
Land of Plop.
It's very
the wind in your
cute,
vlog.
right? But one thing that draws it back is the fact that the water flow is very, very slow. But it's a nice dark flow. And it's got very nice little attention to details, even like the candle going on the foam, and then there's like, you know, a bit of like melted wax on it. It adds up. It's one of my little favourites here.
Definitely a charming ride. And yeah, the walk thing was the only issue really. And as I'd say in Japan, Asoina! It's an ice cream shop, but it's broken. I am Groot.
You know, it's so well done in terms of hiding the traffic.
The attention to detail on this landscaping is so pretty. I think this could even top Opolis, even though that was shut when I came last time. And we have a splash barrel which is splashed out. Barriers? No, there we are. We don't need barriers. Common sense. When you see a train, you know that it's not going to be there. And look at this pretty little castle. They've got a restaurant and a teacup ride. How pretty.
Many times up for your parents.
Oh, M&M's. Never seen it before. Really unique. Aftermath of Crete gets soaked, absolutely soaked after going off that water ride just over there. Absolutely splashed. So I have literally waited the longest ever for a burger at a theme park. I had one of the most expensive burgers as well, and one of the worst burgers. I had a burger, it wasn't great. The chips were right, but the burger was just disgusting. Like, I struggled to eat it, and that's the first in a while that I've struggled to eat a burger at a theme park. I know that theme parks don't do the best food, but it's like, that's a lot of money for a very bland burger. I thought PA was bad food, but I think that has got a new level. Yeah, Pops has been okay, but the weather hasn't been particularly good, so not done as much as I would like to do. So the main rides have been pretty much closed. But you know, just got to embrace it. Life changes.
Not too bad, actually. There's only a small problem. Oh, it's not close yet.
I have just done a couple of rides since last speaking to you guys. The Vicky's Race, I think it is. It's like basically like a clone of the Treetops and the Egg Express attractions in Oakwood and Pleasure Hills. That was okay. It was better than Express, although showing that the one lap special. But then the roller skater, this one here, it's called K3. That's quite cool. It's got a really nice stylish theming around the attraction, and actually better than I expected to be. Probably my favourite coaster so far. But then again, Heidi and Anubis are still shut, so hopefully it'll be nice to get both of those done, but I don't know. The weather's not been great. Pink flamingos. And this is the log flume, which was partly rethemed for this year. They're going to complete the theming next year. Looks really cool actually, it's got dinosaur theming. So glad they've actually bothered to update their flume. I know some parks didn't. Pete, are you enjoying the vibes of Plopsa so far then?
The vibes of Plopsa, did you say? It's a bit windy, it's a bit wet. The main rides are closed, so that's a disappointment.
It is a little bit.
So just got to make the most of what we've got.
Like the flume ride. I literally had some proper throwback there to Loggers Leap because that log flume had a double drop in it. I still miss Loggers Leap, even though it's been gone now for nearly 4 years in the park. It's a great shame, but that is a really cool flume. You had like dinosaur effects, and like halfway around there was like fire and a volcano and like flickering bats. It was just such a perfectly executed attraction that I could probably say it is one of my favourite flume attractions about. It's really good. We've gone inside this area here. It reminds me a bit of the Arthur area in Europa Park. It's got that vibe. It's called Mayor's Land, I believe. So yeah, it's quite pretty. Very nice, very nicely themed ride.
If you're wise, go from door to door and you'll collect a sweet surprise. Creepy, crawly, slime and goo, werewolves howl and zombies drool.
Green light's gone off the panel up there.
So there were several rides today closed in Plopsaland. House of Anubis, Heidi the Ride, and plenty others. It has been a fun, pleasant day, and especially being at yet another new park. I think my favourite ride is probably the log flume, and there's obviously two ways I can look at this. I can either look at the disappointment that some rides I may have wanted to go on, including Heidi and Anubis, were not to be, or I can look at the other enjoyable things that I've had on this trip, such as that log flume and the roller skater ride. I will be back at this park, despite my disappointment, in some point in the future, but it's a shame to think that still leaving empty-handed with those rides. Sometimes there are things you want in a trip or when you go somewhere that aren't meant to be, and we just have to let go of all of those things. But aside from that, it's been a park with some good features. There are some areas I think the park needs to improve on, like operations and food and the way things are done, but it's been okay for what it is. Despite the disappointment of not getting Anubis and Heidi, have you still enjoyed yourself today?
It's been fine. This feels a bit of a wasted trip because I didn't get to go on what I wanted, but hey ho, another time.